Welcome to amazing Malaysia, the country of eternal summer and incredible contrasts. Are you ready to embark on a journey where Eastern exotica intertwines with modern metropolises and ancient jungles hold the secrets of civilizations? Awaiting you are the breathtaking heights of the Petronas Towers in the heart of Kuala Lumpur, the mystical Malacca with its colonial charm, and the untouched beauty of Langkawi. Join us to explore the gems of this country, feel its soul, and enjoy its unique flavor throughout our entire journey. Malaysia is a fascinating country located in Southeast Asia. It consists of two major parts: the peninsular part, West Malaysia, on the Malay Peninsula, and the eastern part on the island of Borneo. Malaysia is washed by the South China Sea and shares borders with Thailand, Indonesia, and Brunei, as well as a maritime boundary with Vietnam and the Philippines. The country is known for its tropical climate with high humidity and a stable average temperature of about 27 degrees Celsius. For travelers, this promises almost year-round summer, but one should not forget about frequent rains, especially during the monsoon period. The culture of Malaysia is a complex tapestry of national traditions and modern influences. The interaction of various ethnic groups, such as Malays, Chinese, and Indians, is evident. This is reflected in daily life, holidays, and, of course, cuisine. The majority of the population practices Islam, which defines certain aspects of social and cultural life. The financial aspect of traveling to Malaysia starts with budgeting and currency exchange planning. The official currency is the Malaysian ringgit, and it's best to have it on hand, as other currencies might not be accepted in some places. A good practice for tourists is to carry the equivalent of about 1,000 ringgits per week to cover basic expenses for food, transportation, and entertainment. ATMs are located in many populated areas, and credit cards are widely accepted, especially in major cities. The optimal time to visit Malaysia varies depending on the region. The best time to visit the peninsula is from November to February when there are fewer rains. Eastern Malaysia on Borneo has different weather cycles, and the best period to visit is from May to September. Thus, when choosing the time for your trip, it's important to consider the climate of the region you plan to visit. Malaysia is also home to more than 30 million people. The capital, Kuala Lumpur, is a vibrant metropolis with an impressive architectural heritage, including the famous Petronas Towers. Other major cities worth mentioning include Georgetown on the island of Penang, known for its colonial buildings, and Malacca, listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The history of Malaysia is a rich and complex chronicle. It was once an important spot on trade routes between the East and the West, resulting in civil, economic, and cultural diversity. Malaysia gained independence from the United Kingdom in 1957 and has since actively developed its economy, tourism infrastructure, and culture. Some interesting facts about Malaysia can amaze even seasoned travelers. For example, this country is home to the mighty tiger, one of the few big cats residing in tropical forests. Additionally, Kuala Lumpur houses the world's largest indoor theme park. From a safety standpoint, Malaysia is considered quite safe for tourists. However, it is important to take general precautions. Avoid walking alone at night, be attentive to your belongings, and respect local traditions. Regarding medical recommendations, travelers are advised to carry standard medications for headaches and gastrointestinal issues, as well as insect repellents, as dengue fever is endemic in some areas. Public transport in Malaysia is well developed in cities and includes buses, commuter trains, and the metro in Kuala Lumpur. Convenient travel is also provided by taxi and ride-sharing services like Grab. Local cuisine is a gastronomic adventure. Rich flavors and an abundance of spices make Malaysian dishes unique. Try nasi lemak, considered the national dish, and the famous dessert teh tarik. For adventure lovers, Malaysia offers many exciting opportunities. From climbing Mount Kinabalu to diving in the waters of the Tioman and Langkawi Islands. Unforgettable experiences also await on trekking routes through the jungles of Taman Negara National Park. Malaysia is a country where tradition and modernity, nature and urbanism blend. It awaits those who are ready to immerse themselves in this amazing world. Dear viewers, welcome to our exciting journey through Malaysia, a country where Eastern exoticism meets modernity. Today, we will tell you about 5 of the most impressive places in this amazing country, which will be an excellent starting point for exploring its cultural and historical heritage. Our first stop will be Kuala Lumpur, the capital of Malaysia. This city is known for its true architectural marvels, the Petronas Towers, which soar to a height of 452 meters. Whether it's a stroll through the Golden Triangle or a visit to the National Museum, Kuala Lumpur is sure to leave unforgettable impressions. We continue our journey to the city of Malacca, often referred to as the museum center of the country. This place is rich in colonial heritage and has been included in the UNESCO World Heritage List. Here, you can witness a unique blend of Portuguese, Dutch, and British cultures. This city is not only a lake of history, but also the birthplace of the local culinary school, known for its rich, spicy dishes. A little further lies the island of Langkawi, a paradise for anyone seeking natural beauty. Here, you will find white sandy beaches, bright blue waters, and dense tropical forests. Langkawi Island is a true natural reserve, where a jungle safari will lead you to the most remote corners of pristine nature. The third suggestion takes us to the heart of Borneo Island. Here lies one of the oldest ecosystems in the world, the Gunung Mulu National Park. Beneath its majestic, forest-covered mountains, you will find the largest limestone caves in the world and astonishing karst formations. This area has become a place where you can encounter incredible wildlife, including rare birds and exotic insects. We conclude our journey in the city of Georgetown on Penang Island, often called the cultural capital of Malaysia. In its historic center, also recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, you will find magnificent temples, colonial buildings, and murals that will serve as the perfect backdrop for your immersion into local history and culture. This place will be a true discovery for culinary gourmets, as Georgetown's cuisine is a symphony of flavors, combining the traditions of Chinese, Indian, and Malay cuisines. So, this is just the beginning of our journey through Malaysia, which is full of incredible discoveries and awaits you with open arms. Kuala Lumpur, the capital of Malaysia, is one of the brightest and most dynamic cities in Southeast Asia. It is a city that impresses with its simultaneous contradictions and harmony. On one hand, you can see ultra-modern skyscrapers here, striking with their grandeur and technical achievements, and on the other hand, traces of cultural heritage reflected in numerous historical buildings and monuments. The name Kuala Lumpur translates to muddy estuary, which is linked to the city's geographical location at the confluence of the Klang and Gombak rivers. The city was founded in the mid-19th century and initially served as a small mining settlement where tin was extracted. Over time, due to its strategically advantageous location and natural resources, it transformed into a thriving trading center and eventually became the capital of the country. Kuala Lumpur's culture is unique due to the diversity of ethnic groups residing here. The majority of the population consists of Malays, followed by Chinese and Indians. This cultural diversity is reflected in the architecture, cuisine, and traditions of the city. Walking through the streets of Kuala Lumpur, one can see Hindu temples, mosques, and Chinese pagodas standing next to each other, symbolizing the multifaceted nature of the city. One of the main tourist attractions of the city is the Petronas Towers, symbolizing the strength and dynamism of modern Malaysia. The glass and steel twin towers rise to a height of more than 450 meters and were once the tallest buildings in the world. These engineering marvels, designed by the architectural firm Cesar Pelli, are famous for their unique design based on Islamic motifs. Tourists visiting Kuala Lumpur can ascend the glass bridge connecting the towers and enjoy breathtaking views of the city. However, Kuala Lumpur is admired not only for its architectural wonders. The city is also known for its parks and green areas. For example, near the central business district is the Lake Park, Perhilatan Bukit Park, and the Orchid Garden. These places beautifully combine the tranquility of nature with the bustle of a larger city. The Kuala Lumpur Bird Park is home to thousands of birds and attracts visitors from all corners of the planet, eager to see birds in their natural habitat. Culturally, Kuala Lumpur is a true kaleidoscope of impressions. The Central Market is one of the main places to explore traditional crafts, art, and cuisine. Here you can buy souvenirs made by local craftsmen, try dishes of national Malaysian cuisine, and simply enjoy the atmosphere of this colorful place. Another important cultural landmark is the Bata Caves, located 11 kilometers north of the city. These limestone hills and caves are famous for their Hindu temples and temple complexes, and have also become an important pilgrimage site, especially during the Thaipusam celebration. During this annual Hindu festival, the caves gather thousands of devotees to pay homage to Lord Murugan. Kuala Lumpur is also known for its culinary delights. The unique combination of Malay, Chinese, and Indian culinary traditions makes local food some of the most diverse and flavorful in the world. On the streets of the city, it is impossible to pass by food stalls and markets offering a variety of dishes from the simple yet rich cuisine of nasi lemak to the exquisite laksa and rendang. Numerous restaurants and cafes allow you to enjoy unusual flavor combinations influenced by local traditions and global trends. The historical center of Kuala Lumpur is also a must-visit. Once a small entrepreneurial town, it has now become a bustling center of business and culture. Merdeka Square or Independence Square is one such place where you can delve into the history of the country and observe British colonial-era buildings, such as the Sultan Abdul Samad Building. This structure impresses with its Moorish Revival-style architectural aesthetics and is one of the significant symbols of the city. The entertainment culture in Kuala Lumpur thrives. The city offers many options for nightlife, from modern clubs and bars to cultural shows and performances. Jalan Alor is one of the most famous streets in nocturnal Malaysia, known for its night markets and gastronomic diversity. Locals and tourists flock here to try a variety of flavors, from exclusive dishes to simpler but extremely delicious street snacks. Kuala Lumpur reaches its cultural heights through the combination of tradition and modernity. In this city, you can visit contemporary galleries, such as the National Art Gallery, and also be delighted by traditional dance and music performances at the Malaysia Cultural Center. Traditional events, such as shadow play demonstrations and performances of cultural musical compositions, are supported at the national level, creating connections between the past and future. Moreover, Kuala Lumpur is known for its amazing shopping cultures. The city's malls are true monuments of luxury and modernity. Pavilions, KLCC, and other shopping centers provide an opportunity not only to dive into shopping, but also to enjoy numerous entertainment events and gastronomic pleasures. In these places, many tourists find a chance to relax after a busy day. Kuala Lumpur is also actively developing sports and recreational activities. Noted for the ATV adventure park, golf courses, and opportunities for tennis and football, it offers numerous opportunities for relaxation and maintaining physical fitness. Local stadiums and clubs support a developed sports culture, attracting both professional athletes and just lovers of an active lifestyle. While Kuala Lumpur is a constantly developing metropolis, the city's residents are particularly attentive to ecology and sustainable development. Green initiatives, conservation programs, and ecological improvements are actively supported by both the city's administration and its residents. This has led to the development of numerous parks, protected zones, and greening initiatives, allowing residents and guests of the city to enjoy natural beauty. Kuala Lumpur, with its wealth of cultural and historical attractions, population diversity, and gastronomy, represents a unique intersection of East and West. Despite rapid development and modernization, the city has preserved its unique atmosphere and enchanting traditions, which continue to attract millions of tourists in search of new experiences and discoveries. It is a place where everyone will find something for themselves, regardless of their interests and preferences, and it continues to surprise and inspire people from all over the world. Malacca is a city and a state in the southwest of Malaysia, located along the Strait of Malacca. This place is rich in history and culture, as it has been a center of trade and interaction among various cultures for many centuries. Malacca boasts unique architecture, diverse gastronomy, and a multi-layered history, making it one of Malaysia's popular tourist destinations. The history of Malacca is a history of conquest and colonization. The city was founded at the turn of the 14th and 15th centuries by a Malay prince named Permeswara. Thanks to its convenient location on the trade route between China and India, the city quickly became an important trading port in the region. Over the following centuries, Malacca experienced different periods of dominance: Portuguese in the 16th century, Dutch in the 17th century, and British beginning from the early 19th century. Each of these colonial eras left its mark on the culture and architecture of the city. One of the main attractions of Malacca is the city square with Dutch buildings painted in red. The Stadhuis is one of the most famous buildings, constructed in the 17th century, which served as the residence of the Dutch governor. Today, it is a museum that houses a collection of historical artifacts, documents, and maps that tell the story of the city's life in different eras. The Singapore Mosque, or Masjid Trangkara, is another significant site in Malacca, reflecting the cultural diversity of the region. Built in the 18th century, this mosque combines Chinese, Malay, and Indian architectural traditions. The minaret is made in the shape of a pagoda, which is rare for Islamic religious structures. It symbolizes the centuries-long coexistence and interaction of different ethnic groups in the region. It is impossible not to mention Chinatown, a district in Malacca known for its traditional Chinese shops, ancient temples, and cultural institutions. Here is the Cheng Hun Tong Temple, the oldest functioning Chinese temple in Malaysia, built in the mid-18th century. The temple is an important place of worship for the Chinese community, hosting various Chinese festivals and ceremonies. Another important part of Malacca's cultural heritage is the Peranakan or Nyonya cuisine, which blends Malay, Chinese, and Indian flavors. The dishes of this cuisine are diverse and include such as ayam buah keluak, chicken cooked with fermented nuts, babi pong, stewed pork with black soybeans, and many others. Malacca is famous for its street eateries and markets where one can taste authentic Peranakan cuisine. Malacca is also known for its cultural festivals and events, such as Malacca Heritage Day and the Malacca River Festival, which attract both locals and tourists. These events provide an opportunity to immerse oneself in traditional music, dance, and crafts, as well as enjoy traditional Malay delicacies. Local markets and night bazaars, such as the Jonker Walk Night Market, play a special role in the city's culture, offering shops with traditional crafts, souvenirs, and authentic Malay dishes. This market is particularly lively on weekends, with live music and various cultural events taking place. The diversity of Malacca is reflected not only in its gastronomy and architecture, but also in the people living here. The city's population consists of Malays, Chinese, and Indians, each contributing to the city's cultural wealth. This diversity is manifested in language, traditions, and everyday life. Despite their differences, a unified spirit of tolerance and mutual understanding is felt in Malacca, preserving peace and harmony in this unique environment. Malacca is also a place for relaxation and leisure. Along the coast are beautiful beaches where one can enjoy water sports or simply relax under the sun. In the evenings, locals and tourists gather on the Malacca waterfront to watch the sunset and listen to street musicians. These aspects make Malacca a special place, full of enchanting atmosphere and unique stories. This city truly offers travelers the opportunity to delve into the diversity of cultural heritage, feel the warmth of local people, and enjoy the rich flavors and aromas of Eastern Asia. Langkawi is an archipelago consisting of 99 islands, including those visible only during low tide, located in the northwest of the Malay Peninsula in the Andaman Sea. The main island, also known as Pulau Langkawi, is the largest and most popular among tourists. It is situated along the border with Thailand and boasts unique natural and cultural features that attract travelers from all over the world. The culture of Langkawi has absorbed the diverse heritage of the region. Here, one can encounter Malay, Chinese, and Indian cultures, which is reflected in traditional crafts, cuisine, and local festivals. The Malays, who make up the majority of the population, maintain traditions such as the celebration of Hari Raya, the festival marking the end of Ramadan, and other religious and cultural events. Chinese festivals, such as the Chinese New Year, also play a significant role when the entire archipelago is enveloped in a festive atmosphere with music, dancing, and traditional cuisine. The history of Langkawi goes back centuries. According to ancient legends, the island was cursed by Princess Masuri, who, before being innocently killed, foretold 7 generations of misfortune for the island. This curse became an important part of Langkawi's mythology and, according to legend, ended only in the 20th century. History also tells us that Langkawi was a strategic trade point in the Malacca Strait, which ran through it starting from the 16th century. Due to its location, the island was subject to pirate attacks and invasions, leaving a mark on local myths and tales. Modern Langkawi has been actively developing as a tourist destination since the late 20th century. In 1996, the Malaysian government granted Langkawi special tax-free status, enhancing its appeal to both international tourists and local residents. The island's economy shifted from traditional activities such as fishing and agriculture to tourism, providing a significant boost to infrastructural development. The nature of Langkawi is awe-inspiring. The island is known for its white sand beaches, such as Pantai Sanang and Tanjung Ru, which attract with their beauty and offer a chance to enjoy tranquility and comfort. Equally renowned is the Langkawi Geopark, recognized by UNESCO, famous for its unique geological formations, mangrove forests, waterfalls, and wildlife. One of the unique species on the island is the Langkawi lani, a type of small deer that inhabits the local forests. For a deeper immersion into Langkawi's culture and traditions, one should visit the Langkawi Cultural Complex, where various cultural exhibitions and events are held. Here, you can watch traditional dances, taste local culinary masterpieces, and learn traditional crafts. This complex offers tourists a unique opportunity to become part of the local culture and experience it firsthand. One of the unique tourist attractions of Langkawi is the cable car leading to the top of Mount Mat Sinkang. Ascending to a height of over 700 meters, guests can enjoy breathtaking views of the entire archipelago and even see the coast of Thailand on a clear day. From the platform, there is also a stunning view of Mount Gunung Raya, the highest peak on Langkawi, covered in dense jungles. Langkawi is renowned for its natural attractions. For example, the Daong Bunting Lake, a freshwater lake on one of the archipelago's islands. This lake is also associated with legends that it possesses healing powers and grants fertility to women who bathe in it. Another noteworthy natural attraction is the Telaga Tujuh waterfall, known as the Seven Wells. This place is famous for its 7 natural pools formed in the stream's bed and the surrounding natural juniper forests. Another enticing feature of Langkawi is its gastronomy. On the island, one can try a variety of dishes from Malay, Chinese, and Indian cuisines. Popular dishes include nasi lemak, rice cooked in coconut milk and served with anchovies, peanuts, and sambal; laksa, a spicy soup with rice noodles and seafood, as well as various fried dishes that can be found at night markets. Local restaurants often offer tourists fresh seafood and exquisite dishes served with an ocean view. Interesting facts include the majestic sculpture of a giant eagle on Eagle Square in Kura. This eagle is a symbol of the island, and its image can be found on all souvenirs, catalogs, and promotional brochures. Another fact is that approximately 60% of the island is covered by forests. Langkawi actively participates in environmental protection initiatives, striving to preserve its natural riches for future generations. Langkawi offers a wide range of entertainment activities for tourists. Water sports like diving and snorkeling allow you to enjoy the rich underwater world of the archipelago. More relaxed boat tours provide opportunities to see the most beautiful corners of the islands, including those accessible only by water. Meanwhile, numerous trekking routes through the jungles offer the chance to connect with untouched nature and enjoy the songs of birds. In recent years, other areas of tourism have been developing on Langkawi. More and more people are visiting the island for beach weddings, corporate events, and sports competitions. Hotels and resorts offer all-inclusive packages, including events that allow guests to relax with maximum comfort. Thus, Langkawi is a true gem of the South China Sea, a unique corner of the world that entices with its natural beauty and rich history. This island is appealing both for those who love peaceful beach holidays and for those seeking active adventures. Picturesque landscapes, a variety of cultural traditions, and the hospitality of local residents make Langkawi a place worth visiting at least once in a lifetime. Gunung Mulu is one of Malaysia's most impressive national parks, located in the state of Sarawak on the island of Borneo. This park is known for its unique karst formations, dense tropical forests, and rich biological diversity. Gunung Mulu National Park was established in 1974 and was inscribed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in the year 2000 due to its unique ecological and geological significance. One of the most remarkable features of the park is its karst caves. The Deer Cave, also known as the Bat Cave, is the largest cave system on the planet and boasts impressive dimensions. Its passages stretch for more than 170 kilometers, and halls reach heights of up to 120 meters, allowing one to appreciate the grandeur of this natural wonder. Inside the cave, millions of bats reside, and every evening, around 6 o'clock, one can witness their astonishing procession for a night hunt when they fly out of the cave in breathtaking formations. Another significant cave is the Clearwater Cave, which is about 270 kilometers long. It is the longest on the island and features stunningly clear underground rivers and lakes. The water in these bodies is crystal clear and possesses a unique turquoise hue. The Sarawak Chamber is one of the largest underground chambers in the world, so vast that it can accommodate 40 Boeing 747 airplanes without partitions. This chamber was discovered in 1981 and continues to amaze researchers with its unparalleled size. But Gunung Mulu is not just about caves. The park also includes impressive mountain ranges. The highest point is Mount Mulu, with a height of more than 2 kilometers, popular among those who love hiking. Despite the challenging ascent, the reward of breathtaking panoramas from the summit is worth all the effort. Mountain trails offer stunning views of dense jungles, rocky formations, and flowing rivers below. The biological diversity of Gunung Mulu Park is astonishing. It is home to more than 300 species of birds, hundreds of species of mammals, numerous reptiles, amphibians, and countless insects. Among them, one can encounter various species of monkeys, exotic birds, and rare animals such as the flying dragon lizard. The park's plant life is equally impressive in its diversity. Over 2,000 plant species grow in the park, many of which are endemic to the Borneo region. Gunung Mulu is home to indigenous peoples, such as the Pinin and Kelabit tribes, who have lived here for centuries. These ethnic groups have preserved the traditions and customs of their ancestors, maintaining a connection with nature and harmony with the environment. Visitors to the park can learn about the culture of these peoples through organized tours to settlements, where they can immerse themselves in traditional life, participate in master classes on craft making, and taste local culinary delights. The culture and traditions of these peoples are an important part of the region's history and identity. They still adhere to ancient customs, such as harvest celebrations and rituals related to periods of drought and fertility. Interacting with the indigenous inhabitants allows one to better understand their unique way of life and the deep connection they maintain with their surrounding nature. It is also impossible to overlook the role Gunung Mulu Park plays in the context of scientific research. Scientists from around the world come here to study karst formations, biological diversity, and the ecology of tropical forests. The park provides unique opportunities for research, helping to better understand the processes of cave formation, the structures created within them, and the interaction of human activity with natural landscapes. Gunung Mulu is a place where nature sparks the imagination, where culture intertwines with history, where every moment is filled with awe-inspiring open spaces and the chance to discover something extraordinary. Visiting the park leaves an indelible impression and prompts reflection on the fragility and value of our natural environment. The depth and charm of Gunung Mulu make it one of the most appealing places for those seeking an ecotourism experience and wishing to touch the pristine nature and cultural treasures of Borneo. Here, in the heart of the jungles, nature reveals its grace and grandeur, and the surrounding beauty inspires a new appreciation and respect for our world. Gunung Mulu invites everyone to explore its hidden wonders, embracing the mysteries of the caves, polished over centuries and enriched with the history and culture of local inhabitants, who preserve this unique magic for future generations seeking wondrous experiences. Georgetown is one of the most impressive and atmospheric cities in Malaysia, located on Penang Island. Its history begins in the late 18th century, when in 1786, British Captain Francis Light founded a trading post here. The city was named in honor of King George III of Great Britain, and to this day, Georgetown remains a significant cultural and historical center of the region. The historical center of Georgetown, with its extensive collection of colonial era buildings, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This status was awarded to the city due to its unique architecture and multicultural history. The narrow streets of the historic center are lined with colorful buildings and old shops, each of which holds the charming spirit of the era in which it was built. The Chong Fat Zoo Mansion, also known as the Blue Mansion, is one of the most famous architectural landmarks in the city. This house belonged to a well-known Chinese entrepreneur and is a vivid example of Chinese eclectic architecture from the late 19th century. The diversity of cultures and nationalities, reflected in the city's infrastructure, creates a unique synthesis of architectural and cultural traditions. Georgetown is renowned for its Indian, Chinese, Malay, and European communities, closely intertwined with each other. Each of these communities has contributed something of its own to the city's culture, from temples and pagodas to churches and mosques. This makes Georgetown so multi-layered and whimsical, where antiquity and modernity merge into a single whole. Georgetown street food is a real paradise for gourmets and those who love trying something new. The capital of the state of Penang is famous for its street food, which is an incredible combination of culinary traditions from different nations and a variety of dishes that can be tried here. A classic Penang dish is char kway teow, stir-fried noodles with seafood and soy sauce, considered a symbol of local cuisine. Other well-known dishes include asam laksa, a fish soup with a blend of sour and spicy flavors, and sendal, a sweet soup with green beans. Trying the local dishes, a traveler experiences a true gastronomic explosion of tastes and aromas. On the streets of Georgetown, one can often see amazing street art. The city became famous for its interactive graffiti and art installations. Many tourists love to take pictures with them, making them objects of special attention. These graffiti, which include scenes from everyday life in Georgetown, became famous thanks to Lithuanian artist Ernest Zakharievic, who in 2012 brought the city's walls to life with his original vision. In addition to its architectural and cultural attractions, Georgetown is also an important center for arts and crafts. The city regularly hosts a variety of festivals, ranging from music and arts to culinary and craft events. One of the most significant events is the Georgetown International Festival of Arts, which annually attracts creative people from all over the world. This festival is a platform for the exchange of experiences between artists, and each year it delights visitors with diverse cultural events and performances. The history and culture of Georgetown are also reflected in its numerous museums. Among them is the famous Penang Museum, which offers visitors a chance to learn more about the history and development of the island. The museum's exhibition acquaints visitors with the colonial past, cultural, and ethnic diversity of the region. The Asia Museum, located in the former HSBC Bank, offers a rich collection of artifacts dedicated to the historical development of the region from ancient times to the present day. All these aspects make Georgetown a place where the past and present coexist in harmony, creating an atmosphere that enchants all its visitors. The culture, cuisine, history, and art of this beautiful city are the reasons why many tourists from all over the world strive to visit this place, which leaves an indescribable impression in their hearts. Everyone who has once visited Georgetown will surely want to return here again to once more immerse themselves in the atmosphere of history and the diversity of cultures gathered in this amazing corner of Malaysia. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and leave comments below.